there's one card, only one, that's different from all the other cards in the deck. Look, there's one that's turned over. I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to show you there's not another one face down.
Okay.
Look. You're not going to believe it, Michael.
Man, come on.
Thank you so much, Michael. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Hello, Miss Keisha. Good to see you. Michael, what's happening? Claw-Jaw McGraw.
My name today. Claw-Jaw McGraw.
Tippy Towel. Tippy Tay. Sad-Tay. Claw-Jaw McGraw.
It's good to see you, brother.
Man, I'm so happy to be here, and thank you for this, Michael. Man, I see my magic glue did not stick well enough to that magic glass. So you need to get you some tape or some glue. Get you some bubble gum. Get you some bubble gum. Chew it up. Stick it on there.
Oh, you had glued it on there like that, so I could be able to put it up as a piece of art, and it would. Now I see what it is. Okay, I'm gonna give me some Gorilla Glue.
He don't get out much. So I'm gonna apologize for him.
I'm giving me some Gorilla Glue, and I glue it right like that, and then I can hang this. Matter of fact, look, I even see the hooks on the back.
It's DIY magic. That way you can just have it up. You know what it is? Okay, this during the show, I explained it quickly, but I know you had a lot of stuff going on. This is something called a gree-gree. And a gree-gree, because I'm from New Orleans, a gree-gree is not a word I made up. It's a real word. I'll write it down. You can look it up later. But a gree-gree is a real strong good luck charm. It's something that attracts a lot of good luck, and it keeps away the bad vibes. So I wanted to get, not that you need any help, but every little bit helps. You know
I love it. I know what a gree-gree is, too. And I see you wrote on the back, you wrote gree-gree.
Oh, yeah, I did write it down for you. G-R-I-S, G-R-I-S. Yes, sir. It's a good thing.
I will put the glue on this, and this will be hanging on the wall of my house, brother. I love it. I love you. Thank you for that.
And I love you back. Thank you for speaking of getting amazing things. Look what I got. I got this right here because I love my job. I love my job. I love my job.
I love you, brother. You know, wait a minute. You sent us. Let me see if you have it. You got the book. You want the I love my job.
That's right.
Oh man, he got the whole package with everything.
Because I do love this is my favorite right here. I love poetry, and I love this. I need volume 2.
Oh man, so you got all the way through that book and you like that?
Man, I love it. I read it. I already read it 5 times, and you're right. The fourth was that's gourmet. That's gourmet poetry right there. Every piece was just
thank you, brother. I really, really appreciate that.
Man, I just call it like I see it. If it was garbage, I tell you, I'd be like, Michael, stop writing books. But everything you do is just gold, man. And solid gold.
We're giving that in the package today. Y'all can get a package similar to that. Whoever wins, I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. But before you do your magic, one thing I want to do right now, the first person that throws up the word of the day, they got $25. No, $40 coming right now. Let me see where you at. The first one I see that throws up the word of the day. Okay. Nobody. Oh, this is good. Somebody did. Okay, wait a minute. A lot of them went up at the same time. The number one, it looks like Sabrina Fields. What do you see, David?
Yes, I think you're right.
I see Debbie Howard. I hear the bird.
808.
Fields.
Sabrina Fields at 808.
At 808. Sabrina Fields, please up your cash app right now, and I'm sending you 40. Shouty. You got the word of the day. That's right. We're gonna be flash. Let me write her name down too, in case she drag and don't put it on there. Cause I got 3 packages going out. Bonnie Chambers, you got the shirt coming out and the package. Bonnie Chambers gave the $25 she won. She gave that back to the Colyar clan, so that's back in there. Thank you, Bonnie. And I'll give a shout out to John, because John gave me $50 the other day. He said, put that in the Colyar clan reserves. And Jay Black won $50. He got the money already, and he's got the shirt coming. And my sweet Kelly upstairs, she won $25 too. And she gets to pick the shirt of her color. Brother man, let me tell you how much I love your look. I love that beard and the handlebar mustache. Yo. I was shaving. Look, I nicked my mustache, so the piece of hair missing from right there.
You look like Hitler. You look like Hitler.
You know what though? You can't even tell. You can't even tell.
Thank you.
You
And
just keep talking. Everybody loves it. They can't. You
and
make
this
it look
Negro
good.
talking about Hitler. I had to put it to here for it to be Hitler, sir. I got to cut all that off, right? He smoked that stuff before the show. Anyway, Meraux, enjoy your look. Love your magic. What do you have for us today?
Well, let's do. You know, I love the shirt so much. I actually sent a picture to my mama because my mama didn't play that neither.
Yes.
So I know I connect with that. And, you know, a lot of the magic I learned early on came from things around the house. That's why I like doing things that you can find anywhere. Like that fork, I borrowed it from Waffle House with no intention of returning it. I got a bunch of them. If you want some salt and pepper shakers too, I got them.
Yeah.
One of the times I was on the show, we did something together that involved a penny and a dime, just some pocket change. Right. That was the last time I was on the show. So I like during the virtual shows that I do, and even in person, whenever I get booked for doing shows in person, I like doing things that people are familiar with. And let me ask you a question. A lot of people probably watching the show right now might know what this is. But let me ask you, Michael, you know what this is?
A deck of cards.
Man, you do know. You know there's no batteries, right? You know there's no charging cable. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Just an ordinary deck of cards.
That's why we like these at home, because my mama didn't like to play with anything that had batteries in it. You know what I'm saying? So this is something you get if you take care of this will last for years. It'll last for a long time.
That's right. That's right.
So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this right here. And all the times I've been on the show, we've never done anything with playing cards because largely the kind of magic that I do is called mentalism. So I call myself a mentalist. I don't do a whole lot of card magic. I work with a team of magicians, and we have card magicians on the team that are phenomenal with cards. But my skills are a little different, and I want to try something with you right now, Michael. It involves using your imagination, and I want to ask you a question. I want to know your real answer to this. Do you feel like it's possible for somebody to put a thought inside your head without having to say anything, just by looking at you a certain way? You think that's real?
I know that can happen. Yeah, I know people can do that.
Yeah, maybe it depends on the relationship, right? Because I know full well that Kelly's looked at you. She didn't even have to say nothing.
She hadn't said a word.
But you just knew.
Exactly what she was thinking.
Exactly what was on her mind. So I want to give this a shot. Let me see. I want you to look right. I want to tell you too, this is never going to move from frame. I'm going to keep these cards in frame the entire time. I'm going to hold them just like this, so just to stop the glare. But Michael, I want you to look right underneath this eye right here.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Now that you've looked there, I want you to think about any card in a deck of cards. Just change your mind a couple times, but one is just going to feel right to you. One is just going to feel. Now, if I asked 10 people to think about any card, randomly, people would just say the Ace of Spades a lot of the time, because it's a very popular card in the deck. It's one people see all the time. But I was sending you one specifically, Michael. I was thinking about one with the intention that you were going to pick up on it. And just so everybody knows watching, we honestly haven't set this up. This is, you don't even know what's about to happen right now.
I don't.
This is random as random can be.
Okay.
For the first time, Michael, tell everybody, what was the card that you just thought about? What card popped into your head?
The 8 of clubs.
Now, here's why this is crazy. It's amazing, by the way. Let me ask you a question. Did you feel like I put that in your head somehow, or did you just come up with that on your own?
I think I just came up with it on my own.
You know, it always feels better when you feel like it was your idea. Here's what's crazy, is that before we started this, I went through the deck and I turned over one card, only one card face down.
Okay.
And the card that you thought about again was the Ace of what?
The 8 of clubs.
I'm going to go really slow, just so you know this is not like a sleight of hand trick. Look at all the cards are actually this way in the box. There's one card, only one, that's different from all the other cards in the deck. Look, there's one that's turned over. I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to show you there's not another one face down.
Okay.
Look, you're not going to believe it, Michael.
Get the man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
I'm just happy at work. When it don't work, it's dumb. It's so dumb when it don't work.
What? Come on, man. Come on. Keisha.
This just tells me that you have an overactive imagination. Keisha and I have been rehearsing this for 3 weeks. She didn't tell you? We do this on the road together, me and her.
My mouth was just dropped up, and I don't even know.
And I went to 2 other cards first. First, I thought 2 of spades. Then I thought 3 of diamonds. Then I thought 8 of clubs.
When he said that you said ace, and you said no. I said 8. I was like, oh, we done messed up. Oh.
Hey, sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good to be wrong. Again, this is some of the stuff that you can learn when the power goes out and the television's broken. This is it's magic you can do all the time.
Where are you? What city are you in?
Right now, I live in Orlando, Florida. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, but for the last 5 years, I've been working with Walt Disney World. I had a contract with them performing mentalism shows for their guests out there. So I'm waiting for everything to get situated so I can get back to performing live shows. But right now, I'm doing virtual shows for companies and corporations that are having private events and corporate events and things like that. I work with a team of magicians, and we're actually the magicians for the Orlando Magic, the basketball team. So when everything gets all back up and running, we're gonna be back in business.
Can I take you to lunch in Orlando?
Let's go, man. I'm gonna take you to lunch. You hang up first.
I'm taking you. I'm on my way. I'll be there in a few weeks. There is a black museum that has the largest amount of African bronze in the world, and I'm coming to do 5 shows there. It's coming up. I just don't have a calendar near me, but it's coming up in a few weeks, and it's in Orlando, brother. I'm taking you to lunch, man. I want to sit and pick your brain. I cannot believe this. I just can't believe that, Carl.
I'm going to the museum with you, man. I love me some museums. And I want to learn as much as I can learn, man. I'm ready to go.
Okay, let me ask you.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you say your name? Meraux?
It's Meraux, but you can call me Ro, like row your boat.
Meraux.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Meraux.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the exercise.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice.
Yeah. It's I thought about changing it for a long time to something simple, but
no, your name is simple.
thanks, lady. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, you spell it.
Real recognizes real, Keisha. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
What is your family? What are you from? What is your origin? What is your race?
I mean, looks can be deceiving. You know what I'm saying, Michael?
French.
I'd say French and Italian probably. I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
African in there somewhere. I don't know. I don't really. I hadn't done my tree.
Everybody want that.
Man, I gotta,
Take it though. A nigga don't fall out.
It's inside. You know what I'm saying? It's on the inside.
Brother, I love you, man. Every time you come on this show, you're just a joy. And when you come back, I'm gluing this today. Next time you're coming back, I will be able to show it to you. In fact, I'm going to walk the camera through the house and show you where I have this hung on the wall at. That's going to be really cool.
That's that DIY magic, you know what I'm saying? Do it yourself.
Wow.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you for helping me get my stuff together. Thank you for having me back on the show. Thank you for being the lighthouse that you are for everybody.
Thank you.
Guiding us all.
God bless you, man. So listen, what I need you to do is tell us where you can be found, how people can write you, how they reach you.
Man, you can find me right on your computer screen. If you just go to cmagiclive.com/Meraux, you can find me there. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Telegram. You can find me on all the grams. I'm around, man. I stay around. I stay right around here.
So is the .com before the Meraux? So is it cmagiclive.com/Meraux?
That's right. Yeah, but you can find me if you go to cmagiclive.com. C like we're your eyeballs, magiclive.com.
cmagiclive.com. You're an amazing man. It's an honor to know.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Man, I'm just a reflection, Michael. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Keisha. Thank you, David.
David's on point too. David, come on. The card.
I'm sitting here,
on,
just like when Keisha said, I was like, oh, he said ace.
I thought that too. When he said ace instead of 8, I said, oh, he done messed up. He just
Got him.
now.
That was excellent.
Michael, there was an author that said a long time ago that an actor is just a magician is just the actor playing the part of a magician. So,
Wow.
I get to learn watching that at the show too. Thank you for everybody I get to learn from on the show every single day. I love that you do this.
You play a fine part, sir. God bless you real good. Thank you, man. And leave it with time to go WooWooWoo.
WooWooWoo. You know what I'm saying?
We'll give it up. Meraux Dantes, y'all. cmagiclive.com. Check him out.